I'm actually standing in someone's backyard. This actually also used to be a garage. Now I want to show you, this was a garage over here as well. So this is number 1 and this is garage number 2, what used to be 1 and now number 3. All of the garages ended up in someone's backyard. The man who I spoke with who lives in this home, he says that it was very devastating. He said he described it as a loud boom. A lot of people in this neighborhood say they are really shocked. People are coming together. They're trying to pick up the pieces. I saw some people, they were looking through, searching through their items, trying to see what they could find. And one of the things that a lot of people are saying is that they're just happy and fortunate that as so far they didn't hear about any lives taken. So many people are saying you can lose materialistic things, but everyone in this neighborhood is really sticking together. They're standing by each other, really staying strong. We also went to another neighborhood off of Carpenter Road, and we saw lots of trees down, lots of damage, power lines down, but people are really coming together. They were checking on each other to make sure everything was okay. We're going to continue to bring you much more on this. We're going to have much more updates, and again, like I said, this used to be a garage, and as you can see, I'm able to walk through this, and now there's just nothing here. Everything ended up on the other side. So we're going to continue to bring you much more team coverage. Back to you.
Tonight we have team coverage of the accident. We begin now with ABC 12's Siobhan Riley. She joins us now live in Mundy Township along North US 23. Siobhan, what's it like out there on the roads now?
Well, Matt, the roads are much better, but we spoke with one driver earlier who said she was scared for her life. I want you to take a look at US 23. As you can see, traffic is moving along much better, but it wasn't this way earlier.
The next thing I know, there was cars going all over in front of me.
There was accident after accident on Highway 23 this afternoon. Semis were even crashing into cars. Rick Klein, who's a truck driver, said this is one of the scariest things he has ever seen.
I got off the road, and as soon as I was able to get off the road and out of the way, it was just one after another. You could hear these loud slams, one after another, and it kept happening.
Wreckers were lined up along with emergency crews side by side. Car after car was being towed.
In a split second, there was no warning. It just happened.
Man, they were piled up. I got hit twice, and they were piled up.
Drivers are calling this a bizarre moment. They said they couldn't see anything in front of them.
It just happened out of nowhere, and someone spun out, and it caused a chain reaction, and it was white. You couldn't see one car in front of you. Now, a lot of volunteers came together. Volunteers with the Salvation Army were out here earlier providing assistance. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk with Randy Conant. He joins us live from Fenton Township with more. Randy?
And it's breaking news we've been keeping a close eye on for you. The blast happened this afternoon in Wisner Township near the corner of Manakee Drive and Owen Road. ABC 12's Siobhan Riley is in our Tri-Cities newsroom with the newest developments.
The fire chief tells us the man was trying to light his stove to make lunch when his house exploded. He was then trapped inside.
I couldn't believe that he was even alive when they took him out of the house. The way that it is, there's nothing there.
This is all that's left after what used to be a home exploded Tuesday afternoon. The explosion was so powerful that even the fire chief says he heard it from about 7 miles away. Neighbors like Sue Derrick, who lives across the street, also has damage.
His house is completely blown apart. I walked into my house. It looks like the roof had blown up and twisted. The patio doors on the front looks like it was blown in and back out again.
Akron firefighters say when they arrived to the scene, the area was engulfed in flames and the house was down to the ground. Their #1 priority was making sure the man who neighbors say could be in his 60s or 70s was okay. He was burned and airlifted to Hurley Hospital in Flint.
He was fortunate the neighbor was able to pull him out from underneath the roof. He was actually sitting here on the side of the driveway when I pulled up.
ABC 12 has learned from neighbors that the man who lived here just finished remodeling his home.
He just had new windows put in. He had a roof put in, doors. I just don't understand what happened.
Investigators say it's possible that the stove was leaking.
My guess would be that it had been leaking for some time and he just wasn't aware of it. I mean, to knock the whole house down, it's not something that leaked just when he turned it on.
The state fire marshal is investigating the cause of the explosion. The condition of the man isn't being released at this time. In the Tri-Cities newsroom, Siobhan Riley, ABC 12 News.
Police got out here about 5:30 this evening, and they are still here trying to investigate and gather as much information about this shooting as they can. Now you can see this road is still blocked off. Police cars are out here. The police tape or the crime tape is still up. Angela, it's been a pretty hectic day for drivers today, even here in our ABC 12 parking lot. Take a look at this ground. Earlier, about 4 o'clock, all of the snow was removed, but right now there's about 9 inches on the ground, and drivers have just been having a pretty tough time. We even spoke with one man who was trying to shovel all of the snow out of his driveway. He had several inches in his driveway, and here's what he had to say.
We shoveled earlier. It was a little wet, and so I knew more was coming, so I went ahead and got that cleared off. But now we got, you can tell, another 6-8 inches. So I figure I better get it cleaned back up so I get to work. I just wish the driveway wasn't as big.
Now, crews were sent home earlier today. Right now, there's only about 11 work crews on the road, but they will be back starting tomorrow morning. We'll have much more on this. Back to you.